Hello. Welcome back to Little Kitty Big City. It is much better than Stray. I'm going to play it over and over again.
Oh, man.
This is the best. We
And
have
I'm
little
Nargatin.
kitties, and they are in big cities.
And I'm Blackstar.
And I'm Leah Crow.
And I'm JL.
Yes, and here we're back again for more Hello Kitty. And that's just for the internet to trigger them. So Nark, you said there was a whole bunch of extra stuff that we hadn't done the last time that we played this thing that you wanted to get through this time, but it's not going to be huge, so there's probably going to be a short one.
Not going to be huge. Basically, all of the characters that we meet are supposed to have a secondary interaction as you move from exploring the ground to finding the way back up to your apartment. And I just noticed that where I had seen some other players had bumped into some of those characters again, namely like the Beetle, who's working as the social media manager for the other fluffy cat, wasn't where I thought they would be. And I think that's because we missed a scene in between. Plus, also, there's also... Here, let me switch into the game.
Yes, so the audience at home can watch.
Yes.
Here we
Let's
go.
have the kitties.
Well, that's just your cam. There we go.
Yes.
And the game also kept track of like, have you met all the characters? And we were one character short.
Who'd we miss?
Oh.
Oh no! How could we forget a character?
And of course, there are a lot of collectible hats as well. Now, I won't commit to, we're gonna find all the hats necessarily.
How can the cat stand there? There's one paw hanging off the edge of that. That's breaking the laws of physics.
She's a kitty. The kitties break the laws of physics all the time.
Oh,
And has that kitty always had a scar on its hind leg?
That's
a good question.
Assuming that's a
See,
scar and not like a birthmark or something. I don't know.
now we gotta
The laws
watch
of
the
physics
last.
are more like guidelines.
We gotta watch the last video to find out.
Yeah.
Let's go, Leela.
And I think I basically found a bunch of stuff but didn't save the progress, but I think I am right here, right next to where the Beetle is. And then of course we also didn't follow the chameleon to all of the hiding spots.
Oh, there it is.
So
I
there's
saw
that
it.
to do as well.
Yes. Yes, destroy it. Yes. How to beat up with
With what?
Oh, okay. I think unfortunately maybe I did I save some of this by mistake?
I'm just glad you have a save file because, to be honest, I was worried you'd accidentally either erase it or lose it, and you'd have to start over.
Let me see what I have for saves. I think I only... Previous. I think maybe this is the only one I have. So I think we've missed a little bit some of the conversation here. Basically, I came up here and found it, and basically the Beetle was supposed to take a picture of her boss for the cat Twitter today, but the cat wouldn't come out because she was angry, and so we had to agree to be a substitute photo subject for the Beetle.
I see.
So what hat do we want for our photo op is the question. What do we like?
I like the Stetson. Stetsons are cool.
Okay, so we take the sheriff hat. Meowdy partner.
This is the official cat.
Yes.
Official cat for.
And there are also out here a number of like sets. Like so here's like a workout area, and a golf course, a little executive golf course.
What do kitties have to work out with? I mean, are they trying to get more muscular as a kitty?
I really don't know.
Oh, the guy has
Yes,
a green
they must
screen standy.
They must get fit so that they can destroy everybody.
Oh God! Don't tell me this person's an influencer.
Yes, the cat is an influencer. That's the whole idea.
Well, that's just it. Hate that term.
Aren't all cats influencers?
With that hat, all I
And
can
there's got
think
to
of
be
is
there's got to be an
Mojave
achievement for
makes you
getting
wanna wish for a
the
nuclear
ball
winter.
in the hole. Like there has to be, right? Okay. Yes, let's take the picture. We'll be a cowboy and a golf. Oh, no, I have to look up. That's at the top of my head. Beetle, that's a terrible photo.
That's a poor hat.
That's perfect. Just let me add the right tags and I'll get that posted.
Oh my God.
And done. No, not that one.
Not.
I could have done one. Thank you so much, Kitty. I thought I was going to have another meltdown for a moment.
How is a beetle holding a camera at all? What camera is this?
Question mark this.
It's the phone we gave. We had to steal somebody's mobile phone to replace her phone.
Right.
Which got dropped into concrete.
So how does a 0.0 ounce bug pick up a half-pound phone? I don't understand that.
Well, you know, they've
I
got
understand
strength
it.
many times their body weight, so...
Exactly.
Not buying it.
Yes.
Okay, what's left on the
And
scale?
because
Well,
the
you don't
kitty
have to
gave
buy
us
it. This
the
is about the cat.
Okay. Please
Look,
don't take
a
this...
5-ounce bird is not going to carry a 1-pound coconut.
Please don't take this badly, but I'm worried about you. And there's the brand partner thing. Oh, and the spontaneous road trip needs planning. And I still need to babysit the comments on this picture. I also love that it's just kind of buried in there. The spontaneous road trip needs planning.
Doesn't every spontaneous YouTube road trip have
Yeah.
to have planning? I mean,
See? Oh, bother. And I haven't even sent the... Beetle! When did you last have some time off?
We have to tell the beetles.
I love it. We are now the spokesperson for the NLRC, the National Labor Relations Cat. Well, lol. Oh, there was that digital detox in the construction yard. So she's basically now counting the time where she was out of communication because her phone was covered in concrete as a digital detox, and it's labeled as time off.
wow.
Oh my
There's not
goodness.
even a phone in the scene. The bug isn't even holding it.
That's true. I don't know what she was
That's
taking the
because-
photo with now.
The phone that it's just in her pocket now.
We need to get this beetle in a union.
I was without my phone for whole minutes. You saw me. That was not a break. I am a cat. We know about breaks.
Oh,
In
yes.
fact,
That's
today is the first time I've had a to-do list in my whole life, and I still put naps and messing about on there.
That's the most important part.
Oh, wow. And there were no disasters? Everything was okay? Better than okay. Huh. You know what? You're absolutely right. I do need a break. One that doesn't involve panicking in a construction yard. In fact, Beetle, what is the meaning of this? Uh-oh. This isn't a street-style photo. You took this on my balcony. Oh no, she's seen the picture. Lol. Are you trying to replace me? What? No, Taffy. That's my friend Kitty. Kitty wanted to help me because I was struggling to get everything done. Struggling? You've never mentioned struggling before. There was always so much to do. I didn't even have time to realize I was struggling until my friend asked if I was okay.
Oh, that is so true.
Yeah, I just, this is totally unexpected. I was not, when I picked up the game where you got to be a cat and jump on things, I wasn't expecting a very solidarity with workers and mental health checks are okay bit of media. But here it is. A cat and a beetle talking about labor organizing and mental health. It's kind of awesome.
I love it.
Well, if you desperately want some time alone, I could send you on a coffee run. I was actually thinking of something more substantial, and without the part where I'm on an errand, lol. I suppose that could be possible. In fact, if this kitty is keen to help, they can fill in for you when you're gone. Wait, what? You get your break, and I get an assistant. It's win-win. Beetle? Beetle, are you still there? Can you ask Kitty to get me a cappuccino with extra cream? And enough. Uh-oh. I have had enough. But
Ooh.
no, you listen to me, Tabitha Fluffington Skittles III. This is totally unacceptable behavior. I used to love messing about together and trying fun styles, but I'm not having fun anymore. I need a break, and I need to think about what makes me happy. But I can't do that if you're just going to boss my friend about instead. I hadn't thought of it like that. So, you are going to give me a whole week off. Whole week? Whole week. Starting now. And then we are going to make some changes. Changes? Yes, changes. Okay? Okay? Fine. But, yes? Before you go for your week off, my cappuccino? Absolutely not. Are you okay, Beetle? Oh my goodness. What a rush. Did you hear me? I did. Thanks so much for your help, Kitty. It means a lot. No problem, Beetle. Do you know what you'll do with your week off? Naps and messing about sounded pretty good to me, but first I think I'll go to a cafe. All that talk of cappuccinos has made me thirsty. That was perfect. Bye, Kitty, and thank you again.
I don't have to stand in line. I get my coffee delivered. Where's Taffeta? That voices was coming from the bag.
Voice is coming from inside. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be coming from inside this apartment here, but I don't think we can go in here.
I don't. It looked like it was literally coming from the bag. It's
yeah,
weird the way that
I think it was supposed to be coming from the window behind the golf bag. So it's
I thought it was supposed to be coming from the phone, but
yeah, but we didn't actually see the phone.
No, I haven't seen this phone this whole scene. Yeah,
and there doesn't seem to be any way inside this condo.
But as far as random goes, and cat influencers, the last time that I saw a YouTuber actually do a random video, which was actually made by having his cat select options on the floor. And this is really sad. I won't say the YouTuber's name, but he was recently divorced, and somewhat, I guess, lacking in options for subject matter, and he put all these things out on the floor and had his cat decide. The poor guy ended up flying to Las Vegas to go to some random bar to talk to some sketchy, sad, depressed person getting loaded there. It was the weirdest and saddest YouTube video I had ever seen. So
strongly
cats
suggest
deciding
that was what they wanted to do anyway.
No, really, because I think they regretted the entire experience, considering how much it probably cost them for a round trip, random last minute flight to Vegas.
I'm not saying
by
people
themselves
don't go to Vegas and regret it. I mean, I think that happens fairly often.
Maybe, but it's just don't let your cats decide your fate that way. That only can lead to bad things.
Yeah.
I agree.
Is this the duck pond? I think this is the duck pond, because I think you're supposed to. Yes, you're supposed to bring all the
rubber ducks.
All the rubber
yes,
ducks.
We're not the duckies.
To the duck pond.
Hey, duckies.
Now, what happens if you throw the phone in there?
I don't know. Probably nothing. You want me to grab somebody's phone and dump it in there?
No, I'm just curious because I
could totally
don't know how deep the interaction goes. And there was if you remember the opening animation, there was a poor person that you stole their cell phone and was running away with it.
You've got a sandwich.
I'm wondering if they will follow you to the duck pond and try to get your phone back if you throw it in the lake.
They might.
But is it a Jill sandwich?
No. That's not a real thing. Okay, you've got a cell phone.
Well,
it is a real thing.
If you're in bed with two Jills.
I mean, you had a cell phone.
Okay, so now you've assaulted and mugged a poor little old lady. Oh, wait, is that her twin?
It's okay, you're a cat.
Look, her twin is right there.
It's not assault and burglary if you're a cat.
Sure it is.
No.
Why wouldn't it be?
That only applies to humans.
I see.
Look,
I'm
clearly a law enforcement officer. This was a legal search and seizure.
In fact,
yes, there you go.
I can testify that I was assaulted and mugged by birds.
Well, okay. Well, the phone. Phones float. That's unexpected.
Oh, that's
See,
awesome.
I knew there was going to be something weird. Okay, now try to call with it.
Okay, was not expecting the phone to float. But it does.
I'm glad I checked.
There you go.
Oh, well, I didn't make it.
Exploded. Like my phone is, but it sure don't float.
Well, not proof, more resistant.
No, it's like the
It's a witch. Okay.
It's a witch.
Standing here, this guy tripped and dropped his sandwich, which gave me an achievement I didn't have yet because I had not yet tripped 20 people.
That's evil. So, can you eat the sandwich?
No,
20 cell phones.
I don't know. There might be.
is that Tanuki in the thing?
Yes, that's the Tanuki in the sewers, who is the portal fast travel system. Although I got to admit, the game is barely large enough to really require. Oh, look, we're still angry about that. Okay.
You would be too. You lose your phone and trip on the sidewalk.
Hello, everyone is to meet all the animals, and we are missing one, and I think I know who it is, which is up beyond where we just met Beetle, but on the way to our apartment, there is a cat sleeping in a satellite dish. And there's also one soccer goal we didn't score, so there's one ball we need to put into a net somewhere. Recycle 100 items. I don't think I'm gonna do that.
That's too much work.
I can catch.
Quick, get the bird!
Well, one more. If I catch just 3 more birds, that's an achievement. So probably we could try that.
It.
I just need to. Give me the briefcase.
No.
I know. I'm definitely hearing like the bionic, yeah, the $6 million man.
$6 million man. Yeah.
Sound effect when that goes.
God, I wish I could go back and see how they created that now.
Strangely enough, there is a video that actually covered the recent history of that. Let me see if I can find that on my
all the hats. We're also
YouTube
missing,
playbacks.
We're missing a nap spot
I need a nap
and
spot.
some birds' nests. And have to break 100 objects. That will be easy. That will just happen.
Easy.
We won't need to try. Get petted 10 times. And 10 trash cans. Okay, so we're missing some of those. You birds are just asking for it now. I'm going for a twofer here.
Oh.
Oh, I guess you can't. I guess it doesn't let you get 2 at once.
Nice.
One more bird, and then I think we'll look for the chameleon.
Oh,
we get to
Decca's in the chat again. He's act a little late for Kitty.
Hey,
That's
Decca.
okay, Decca.
We just started. You're human. Watch me kill this bird.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, achievement, bird botherer.
Yay!
We have bothered a bird.
Okay, we have bothered 20 birds now.
That's one way to describe it.
Yes. Okay, so we're find chameleon 5. So far, I've been far too merciful. Let's go somewhere way more vertical. I'll be near a rooftop garden past the water-wielding water. Okay, so it's the roof with the woman with the hose.
Goodness.
Where was that? Is there any indication of which roof that is? Maybe it's this one.
There you go, Jail. I put a link to the recent what happened to the $6 million man in the Discord chat.
Thank you, kind sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I since I did a little bit of it off stream, there was this whole thing of switchbacks where you have to avoid the fans because the fans will blow you off.
I was hoping you were going to finish that sentence.
Fall off.
What do I see?
And it's basically just a timing thing because they turn on and off. See, that's what happened.
I knew it. I didn't want to say anything.
I thought I had enough time. Okay, I bought all your heads.
But I wasn't going to say anything because I wanted to see what would happen. Actually, is anybody else getting any cat's eye vibes? Are we going to run into little trolls with knives that we've got to worry about? Or
that's DLC. No, I think that's kind of against the tone of the thing.
Oh, totally. Yeah, but can you imagine the horror version?
Think of what it could happen with the little kitty.
Oh, and Deca also says, yes, unrelated to everything, Bethesda has unionized wall-to-wall, which is very good for them.
Oh, well, yeah.
Does that mean walling out Todd Howard?
Does that mean we get more bugs? I love bugs.
I don't think you can get more bugs. I mean, if you're going to say we want a Bethesda game with more bugs, I don't know if that's possible.
I'm just glad that you don't accidentally get sucked into the fan.
Oh.
Yeah, see, you did it again. Why did you do that?
Because that is the only way up, and I have done it before.
I know, but you're not remotely timing it right.
That's okay. I believe in the kitty.
Oh, the kitty's
kitty
fine.
can
It's Narc I'm worried about.
Well, Narc is kitty's
Avatar?
something.
Cat Avatar?
Well, technically the cat is Narc's avatar, so.
Fair.
Now, can you go over the
I don't know, when I'm
fan?
doing role-playing Star Wars games, I usually say that I am the Force speaking to my character, but I don't know how that works. with
Okay, so
cats.
get ready. Get a lot closer.
No, actually, here, I tell you what I want to do is make a save so I don't have to keep doing this.
Oh, there you go.
Cats can't use the force.
Wow,
Can you leap onto the wall from?
we're safe.
Yes,
smelling
but the
little
problem
kitty.
is that the fan only stays. Yeah, it doesn't stay.
Yeah, it's
on
way
for very
narrower
long.
than you think. Yeah.
I think what I can do is I think I
higher
can
point.
I think I can do a jump.
Yeah, see, you took
No,
way,
see,
way
I'm
too long.
It's blowing me down. Even oh wow, it gave me credit for what was that? Knock a human over by
you
jumping
surprised
on them.
wow.
Oh, there you go.
All right,
Well,
well,
you were technically jumping.
Deca says, I want to say narco kitty, but that has connotations.
oh yeah, true.
Hey, I think Narc picked a really, really bad name anyway, because you can't mention it to any other friends with them out imagining something completely different than what it means. So,
Yeah, it's fun to have you being narco-chin and I am narcoleptic.
yeah.
Well,
I
that was the original thought process. It was just that I didn't know that it was actually a pre-existing. Oh,
Wow, you did it again. Actually, I was thinking more having to deal with drug enforcement agencies and law
Yes.
enforcement.
yes.
Oh, that.
No, nobody likes a narc.
That guy is angry
What's that guy-
for some reason.
Is he angry or is he trying to pet me?
Why wouldn't he
Oh,
be
very
angry?
Invisible
Oh,
box.
okay.
He
He,
is
does look
pissed.
kind of angry.
I'm surprised he didn't throw his
holding an invisible
beer
key
at
that's
you.
now visible.
All right. Well, let me
You'll have to get him
me
drunk.
go over my save now that I've got that neat achievement.
Yeah, Deca says, hi, it gave you achievement, so you
We're
need to do it again despite
Exactly.
the save.
We're now save scumming the cute cat game.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm amazed. Okay, here, hold up.
All right,
Get,
I'm gonna save. All right.
yeah, get a little further. No, a little further forward. Okay, turn to the left. Oh, wait. Now, go up a little bit, and get right near the green. Okay, a little bit. Okay, stop right about. No, don't stop.
Now, see, that's what I'm saying. It lets you sit.
I think you broke it. Oh my god. I think you broke it.
Certainly broke him.
Yeah, I think you have a certain amount of time that you can hold on till to the point where it finally blows you off.
Yes, and then it makes me fall, and then falling
Right.
puts me in the path of the fan.
But the timing of where it goes off to the time you have to get through is incredibly narrow, so you have to be up and near on that wall so that when the fan goes, you're already there. So you're taking way too long to get to the location because you're not going until the fan's off. So by the time you get to the wall and start climbing, the fan's already kicked back on
yes,
again.
but unfortunately, if you even try to approach the area when the fan is on, like much further away than you think it triggers, it actually triggers.
You jumped. I said, no, get close to it, not on it.
Can you jump to a higher point on the wall?
Yeah. See, this is what I'm thinking. Wait. Go.
Okay, there we go. I think we're good.
See? It wasn't so hard.
Yes, it was.
I'm little children everywhere watching this are throwing their beverages at the YouTube channel monitor.
Well, little children are silly.
Well, then at least
like,
they're
oh my
watching.
God, this guy sucks.
Yeah, no, I mean, if more viewers means we get toxic comments about how good or bad we are at the cat game, I'm probably okay with not having that. We'll just do it for ourselves.
I love the toxic comments. I love that they're passionate and they got a rise out of something like that. They got triggered on something so petty. I love it.
Okay, yeah, if I remember here, we're going over.
Oh, John Sabina's in the chat. Hi, John. John says,
Hey, John.
exercises in kitty yeeting. Yeah, I'm wondering if depending on which exhaust fan knocks you off, if there's an achievement on a building or an apartment building that's higher than the rest.
Now, John, I think you had also played this. Was that true?
Is there a Doom mod for this? If there is, I bet John has.
Can I get up on
In fact,
yes.
we were actually just the other day, John and I were talking about
Okay,
motion
sorry, so now I'm
sickness.
back up at Beetle's apartment. So now we need to see where can I get to the rooftop garden from up here somewhere.
Probably not. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, we were talking about motion sickness in video games because he apparently had a bout with one particular one. And I mentioned that Narc and I, the only time we had ever had it was with the marathon that had been posted
Yes, the
from
Xbox Live version.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to be trying to tweak his settings.
I have heard of people getting motion sick from specifically the Xbox version.
Yes. Yep. I blame Mark.
Yep. I also see a couple of collectibles from here. So there's one over there on that roof, and looks like there's one on the monitor pipe below us.
I've always wanted to get my best friend to play Minecraft. She just gets completely motion sick with it.
And that's not playing it in VR.
Oh God, no!
No,
I can't
no,
imagine
she
what
doesn't have VR.
that would be for people who get motion sick.
Can I get onto the?
In fact, I don't know if I could even do VR because I have astigmatism.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh.
Oh no, I can't get on that. All right.
Oh,
I thought I could
no.
jump on that, but I can't.
So yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be an issue. Now, wait, could you just do the save again so you don't have to crawl up? Oh, wait, did you save one on top of the building?
No, but that's not the. I didn't see the location I'm looking for from there anyway, so I don't think that's the one I need to climb. That was the one to climb for Beetle, but it was not the one to climb for the other stuff.
Yeah, John says yes. Yeah, he has played this before.
Yeah, I think I saw your achievements in my
I'm
on my
impressed.
Steam's friends list.
I wonder if Exploding Kittens would make a game like this.
I love that. I love that. Oh gosh. Yes.
The sounds are very good.
Yes. That is the word.
I want to know why there's no hairball button.
We have to eat the grass.
Thank you, piece of paper. I honestly would probably have missed that since it's only one bar missing in that fence.
So, is this considered breaking and entering?
I suppose.
Look, we are a cat. We are a cat sheriff.
Oh, I was thinking cat burglar.
Remember, Leah, cats have no rights.
Yeah, but they have lefts.
Cats need no rights. All right, so yeah, so we're at the
They're
Tanuki
oversimple.
now. We're across the street from the.
Now,
the,
can you
other
scare him and poke him in the butt so he falls off and knocks over people?
I don't know. Oh, there's more stuff to break, though.
Oh, yes. Destroy them all.
Yeah, you're gonna get an achievement for plant knockage.
Yeah, there's a generic achievement for breaking a
Ridiculous.
bunch of stuff.
Yes.
You know what's the funny thing is that when you think about how the dynamics and the way that this game works and the entire interactivity and scalability and all of it, there really can't be a dog version of this. Do you know what I mean? Because I was thinking for all the dog fans out there, because this is not the kind of thing that dogs do. You know what I mean?
Climbing
Why would it
skyscrapers?
want to be something
No,
a
not
dog
as,
would
not
wanna
as
do?
far as we know. No.
They don't scale and climb things. They don't scoot under, you know, things to collect ducks and ponds and talk to bugs, and
They dig.
they don't
do big.
No, but I mean, can you imagine a dog or Pomeranian or whatever else scaling the vines on the side of a building like this?
Yes.
No.
They'd be doing different things.
So
Yes.
so the default mechanics for this can't be translated to
I mean, you're telling
puppies.
me that this can't work in a universe where a beetle can use a cell phone.
No, I'm saying that
Of
the
course not.
default mechanics of this game are cat specific. Because
Right.
I thought for the dog fans, it would be nice for them to have a game that would do something similar. And then I started to think about it, and I'm like,
Well, they could. It would just have different.
well, it would have to be. That's
Yeah.
thank you. That's my point. Is that you could not
So-
simply say, "Hey, I want a dog in this instead of a cat," and have it work. It couldn't. It couldn't.
Why would anyone want to
No.
think they want a dog in place of a cat with cat
Because
mechanics?
there are dog fans out there that say, "No, I'm not playing as a
You could
cat."
have like a
If
squirrel,
they think a dog
maybe.
should play as a cat, they're not dog fans.
No, but I'm saying they're not a market for this game because they are dog fans. They don't like cats. They prefer dogs. So therefore, this specific game is not universally swappable. Is my point.
You could sell with their animals besides. Oh yes, you broke things. We start things.
And people can like dogs and cats.
Oh, I'm not saying that they're
maybe
it's
someone-
mutually exclusive, Jail. That's not what I'm saying.
Maybe someone likes squirrels, and this could be easily translated to squirrels.
Now, squirrels might be an option. I don't know about the heavy knocking things
Yeah.
over stuff, but the jumping and running and whatnot would be easier for squirrels than for
definitely
cats.
squirrels do the knocking over. I have seen some houses break up. I mean, yeah, they can break them.
Yeah, but this isn't a behavior squirrels do. They don't knock things over just to knock things over. Cats are known to do that.
Not just to knock things over,
Well,
but they
cats
can
don't talk to
certainly knock
beetles
things over.
either.
No, in this game, I mean, if you want to go true to form to cats, the cat would be eating the beetle.
Okay, so here is the scene with the beetle that we missed because we hadn't done the previous scene.
So I think we should save this.
Yeah, so let's do it. Yeah, let's do a save here.
Yes.
So
How is
yeah,
your
so when
breaking?
we were climbing up to the apartment and came to this location, we saw the doll tea party, but Beetle wasn't here to talk to because we hadn't done the previous scene. Oh, hello, Kitty. What are you doing here? I'm on my way home. I live a bit further up. How are you doing? I'm feeling a bit better now, but it'll take a while before I'm back to myself. Thought I'd use some of my time off to catch up with a friend over lunch.
Oh, that's nice.
This is the friend, of course.
Yes, it's a good friend.
It looks like fun. Oh, where are my manners? This is Poppy. Lovely to meet you, Poppy. She says it's nice to meet you, too. Well, you ladies enjoy your lunch. I need to keep climbing. Of course. Good luck, kitty. See you around. That's just another thing. It's just got a little house here.
Yes.
Overlord wants to know how we're playing Little Kitty playing Destiny
2. Hello, Textilate Overlord. How is stuff?
Oh, you're going through the bushes.
Yeah, I think your text listing for some of the streams is probably still showing D2.
Oh, I think
You can really hurt someone with that. That's awesome.
Twitch, I think I linked something for Destiny 2 drops or something. And I think that's, even if it has the right game, it's listing as still D2 drops. Hold on, let me see if I can change that.
Yeah, you never get those
Destiny
right.
2.
Yes, we dropped D2 for Little Kitty.
Kitty Big City. Done.
Well, it is a better game.
Oh, not as hot, thankfully. Joink's not turning into City Petty. Yes, today is not the hottest day we've had. It's not that bad. Okay, there's the giant gecko. Where is... I was hoping that from high enough up I would get visibility on the lady with the rooftop garden, so I would know which way to go to find the chameleon.
I like Decca's skateboarding cat video. That's cool. I'm surprised at this height you wouldn't want to wear a crash helmet or something, you know, something more safety oriented.
I could.
But for a cat, I think actually you would need a shin guard. Because that's actually how they injure themselves most commonly.
What,
If
shins?
they jump from too high a height.
Oh yeah, if they jump from a great height, their face is going to end up planting on the ground because they can't, support with their legs. So their chins and their lower jaws are going to hit first, other than the top of their heads.
Oh, that's pretty big pedestrians.
Oh, that's evil.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Poor kitties.
Ow. I would have laughed so hard if that was one of those fans that knocks you off.
No, thankfully they kind of stopped that gimmick after they used it in that one place, which I was very grateful that they didn't just make that a thing all the way up. I think I would have been really annoyed.
If this was Bungie or Destiny, you know that's exactly what would happen.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you spend 5 hours to get up over here? Well, bye.
Okay, and there's Duck, but we already talked to Duck.
Yeah, Overload says, yeah, did it reach 100 DC the other day?
It did.
Jeebus. Because remember, kids, climate change isn't a thing. Idiots.
Well, it is July.
That's no excuse. Not at our latitude. On the plus side, I guess there's going to be more like Miami level beach property coming up in Canada.
I lived in DC, but back in 2001 or so. Thought I remembered it getting that hot sometimes.
Okay, so here we are at our
So now you're messing up your own pots.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, that's what they're for. This is the existence of pots. They exist to be taken care of by cats.
Wow, Overlord says friend in Phoenix says it was 102 at 10 p.m. last night.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, okay. Now that's
yeah. Oh, I saw like near Death Valley or whatnot. It was somewhere between like 133 and 134.
Oh, we've also got a Yaku.
Deca says, on the minus side, the American Republicans displaced by flooding will be moving to Canada to occupy said beaches.
Lol.
I don't know how I feel about that. I was thinking of fleeing there.
Unordered sides in the chat. Welcome, Unordered. Unordered says, yeah.
Oh, no.
Make explosions, Sensei. Need more explosions.
It's a kitty game. I cannot make explosions.
Well, I was going to ask, are there any explosions in this game? And if so, possibly where?
It's true. Sai doesn't like explosions.
Also, there's a weird effect. You notice this? The cat's hitbox is affecting the ground cover. It's like gravity lens warping pictures of the flowers as they walk by.
It's a little black hole.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's lensing around the cat.
Yeah, that's weird.
This is excellent property of cat. Cat is super massive.
Well, it just goes to show that cats think they are, in fact, the center of the universe.
Yes, because they are.
Or at least the galaxy. Right?
Deca says it's hot even where he is. He says it reaches around 35 C, 95 Fahrenheit.
Yes. At the center of the Milky Way, there is just a really giant cat waiting to eat us all.
Actually, I thought it was a koala.
I don't know, it's a cat now.
I don't know. Lower Decks seems to disagree.
How'd that get there?
How did that survive the fall?
That's
and
a
didn't
good question.
break?
I don't know.
I think you broke the game.
Okay, I need to find out where was the lady with the rooftop garden, because that's what we need to find now. And I couldn't see it from the apartment, which means it's not in that neighborhood.
You know what I would want as an achievement, to tell you the truth, just to make your life a little easier? A parachute and a firework that you could use as a rocket. So you could rocket back up to the top of the building, and when you want to launch off of it, you can just parachute down and save yourself all the jumping.
Just like me.
Exactly.
There you go. That's kind of like an explosion, Sai.
Oh.
Yeah, but you got a billion shinies.
Why is there a Rubik's Cube?
Oh, is there an achievement for that?
I don't know. I think a trash can is a perfectly good place for me.
Poor Rubik's. I want to know what happened to the Rubik's Cube that they lost on the Titan. How small that became. How small can you compress a Rubik's Cube? Because they recovered the foam cup, and that actually went really tiny. That went down from the size of a normal plastic cup down to the size of a shot glass. I want to know what happened to the Rubik's Cube.
It's pretty cool how that happens.
Or the controller. Oh, can you imagine that stupid Logitech controller ending up on eBay?
I doubt the quality would survive.
Oh no, it totally wouldn't. But my question is that would it explode? Would it crack? Would it do anything? Would it compress? Would it shrink? I don't know what that kind of high rapid volume compression on ABS plastics would result in it. The foam stuff is expanded with air, so it's just like the air goes out of it and the thing just goes, and that's when it gets tiny. But all the text that was written on it is perfectly legible. It literally compressed from all sides equally, so it just shrunk. It just went down smaller. But ABS plastics, they don't have a lot of air in them, so I don't know what would happen to those, if anything.
Unordered Sai said hat crash explosion. To know how the hat stays on the cat.
I'd be more curious how the ears poke out of it. It's not like the hat was cut, for cats.
Well, it is still my firm belief that cats do not have to abide by the laws of physics.
I don't think they abide by any laws.
They make the laws of physics.
Okay, so over there on that vent, just around the corner, there is a jar of shinies. Which I thought I could get from the top of the Tory.
Eyes glowing is normal for cats.
Yeah, Sai wants to know, yeah, why are the eyes glowing? Is cat radioactive? Possibly. How far are we from Fukushima?
But this is also a very bright environment. There's probably plenty of things for the cat's eyes to reflect.
Yeah, can you change the cat's eyes colors? Is that part of the customization for the character?
I don't remember if it was.
I forget how much flexibility we have.
I don't think so. But I can change to a different hat.
I'm also surprised they picked green, because green eyes always usually denotes something evil. Or maybe they meant it to be that way. I don't know.
Let's see, graphics, quality, VSync, frame rate cap.
But I have green eyes.
Yeah, why are you pushing 144?
I don't know. I think that was just the default, and it was fine, so I just let it be that way.
I want all the kitty frames.
Oh, and I do like, there's a Bethesda style, I'm stuck in a thing, unstick me button in the menu. All right, so I'm stuck going around and around in a circle here when I need to be getting to a location I can't even see.
My God, is there a leap of faith at some point?
No. It's just it's a location we've already been to. It's just that I don't remember where on the map it is, and none of the cartoons seem to indicate. I thought it was here, that this is the woman with her pots in the rooftop garden, but it doesn't seem to be the case.
Do we have to consult the Book of Armaments?
I don't know that there's a book to consult in this particular instance.
I'm somebody who's done a walkthrough. Deca says, yeah, as anything else, it depends on more the sub than the item. Rubik's Cubes and controllers are not airtight, so it entirely depends on how leaky they are to damage. Well, see, the thing is, I'm just curious as to the substance itself surviving the rapid decompression, or should I say compression. And because they'll have like a little air in it. I mean, you know, it's a controller and it's sealed up with screws, so there is air in it. So I just don't know whether it would pop, whether it would squish and then explode. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of questions that really could probably only be explained if you were to actually do it and watch. I'll see the results.
Unordered Sai asks, what happens when you press the unstick me button? It's for if the character gets stuck, like jammed in a place where you can't walk or jump out of it, that will move you to a place where you can free yourself up without having to reload your save.
Yeah, it's an interaction fix.
Okay, so we've scored that goal.
Anything more with assaulting humans you need to cover?
No, I don't think so. I think it's basically the chameleon and the missing cat.
Oh.
And some
There's
hats.
also they get petted by the humans.
Oh, yeah. How do you inspire humans to pet you?
Oh, if you get a nuzzle prompt, then some of them will kind of try to pet you.
Don't trip them.
Yes.
Maybe it has to be one that doesn't have a phone or a sandwich.
Maybe. I think you need to get their attention, but I guess you need to get their attention in a way that doesn't make them angry.
Oh, Sai says, he knows the purpose. He just, what exactly does it do? He wants to know the visual effect. Does a big hand gently lift you away?
Oh, no, see, now they're angry.
Yeah, see, how you interact with the humans, I don't know how you would not make them mad.
Interact with a human that's not on their phone, I think.
So yeah, so what does the unstick me animation look like?
Oh, I don't know. Good question. Let's try it. I don't know what it does if you're not. I think it's just a teleport. I'm guessing it just moves you to like the middle of an open area, probably.
And you like get off the ground from like a flat stance.
That works.
Like you fell off a building.
I love that crawl.
There's a nap spot. We're also missing a nap spot, but it's not this one.
Oh, it is napping.
So what does this do? Recharge your batteries?
Yes, I need to recharge my batteries.
I do remember there was one hat that I could see that was like ridiculously difficult to get at.
It's a hat catastrophe.
Oh yeah, no, it just seems like the hat. It just seems like it was just a fade to white and then put you in another place. It didn't seem like it had a custom animation.
Oh, good thing you're wearing a helmet.
Yeah, I thought it would be appropriate. I'm also not sure if it keeps track of what cans I've jumped in and which ones I haven't. So, like, am I getting credit? Or is it just matter you have to do it 10 times? It doesn't matter which ones you do it in.
Hey, a DVD.
Oh, that team does not have a cell phone. That's a sandwich, though.
All right, I'm going to see if I can look this up.
Get cut back down.
Go to the small shrine near the fishing pier. Look for the vending machines. Okay, the fishing pier is up here, so let's go to the fishing pier. Those are vending machines, but where's the small shrine? Hey, donut. Oh, there was a hidden shiny in the bush there. I don't see a small shrine over here. Is it in here? Oh, it's in here. I was literally just here. Jump on the vending machines and crates. Ah, okay, here. Yes, over there.
Oh, yes, this looks familiar.
Yep. Oop. Kamikaze bird. Okay.
Evil lady.
So he's hiding somewhere beyond there. So either on the other side of the gate or in her apartment maybe, or maybe on top of that last roof segment. Ah, there we go. Kitty, thank goodness you found me. That's not what you usually say. Well, that was before I came here. Why is it so high up? I think it has to be high up if it's a roof garden. Okay, well, roofs are now off limits for chameleons. We must leave this place immediately, Kitty. And as with any emergency, chameleons must be evacuated first. Is the hide and seek over? Oh, blast. You need a clue, don't you? Fiddlesticks. You could always just tell me the place. No. Let's see. This rooftop was a bad idea. An alleyway will bring me cheer. Just look out for the big red bullseye and something. Bye. Okay, next time you can just say, I'll be in an alley. Chameleon 6. Find and furious.
We should travel so we can take a grave for the lady with the hose.
Also looking for one more rubber duck. Oh, achievements! Oh my god! No. Okay, right. Big red bullseye. Where was there a bullseye? I don't remember a bullseye. Was there a sign or something?
We should not go for her flower pots. Great prejudice. Yes.
Hey, and that one is the one that gives us the achievement.
Excellent. Well done, well.
It is fun to do. That's right, bird. You better run. See, it's really weird. Like some people, I think maybe if people aren't distracted by a phone or a sandwich, then just bumping into them doesn't trip them. Because I can't seem to, like, this guy doesn't trip at all. If he does seem to notice me.
Yeah. Oh, but then he gets his hands on his hips. That's not very nice.
All right, well, this is an alley. Although I don't see a bullseye. Do you love all the piles of flower pots in the street now that somehow did not break? There you go.
Now they do.
Okay, bullseye. Is there any visual cue on the map about where there might be a bullseye? I don't remember one. Yeah, some mailboxes.
I have a picture of my map inside, but where it is, I couldn't tell you.
Like a loading dock.
My God, so many sandwiches.
Burnt alley with a bullseye. That's another
Sandwiches
soccer
are
goal.
weird.
Looks like I've got that one already, though. Yeah.
What? Just the concept or the technology involved?
I don't know.
And the question is, what defines a sandwich? Do you just stick something between two pieces of bread and that's considered a sandwich?
No, you pick a member of stars, put them in a room with a ceiling that comes crushing down, and when it happens, boom, you got a sandwich.
Well, here's the thing, because there's this whole big is a hot dog a sandwich argument, and I'm not sure exactly how and why or where it stems from.
Silly.
It totally. But see, the thing is that I think you can make a hot dog into a sandwich by doing one simple thing, which is cut the bun. Because now it's not a bun anymore. It's 2 pieces of bread.
Wait, but if I make a sandwich by taking a single piece of bread and folding it over instead of cutting it, that doesn't make it not a sandwich.
But see,
does it?
It doesn't really, though.
I don't know. I don't think that would seem a sandwich.
That's more of a taco.
Exactly.
See?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Textilian is saying
or a
hot
wrap.
dogs are a taco.
See? So the thing is that tacos are not technically sandwiches. But you can make a hot dog into a sandwich by simply cutting the bun.
Oop.
It then becomes a sandwich. In fact, if you take a hot dog and
sandwich is the world sandwich.
can you, because I've actually done this before, because we've been without buns, so I will just grab a hot dog and cut it in half and then fold it and put it in between 2 pieces of bread. That is definitely a sandwich. That is definitely not a technical hot dog, even though a hot dog is in the sandwich. It's like sandwichception.
No, see, Textilian's giving us a link. Lucid Software.
See?
What is
Toast,
a sandwich?
Sandwich, taco. Ta-da!
Unrooted size, one and nothing is moving, and I think that's because so that we don't get squished.
Okay, and it looks like it is tracking my garbage pails because takes the lid off the ones I've already jumped in. So there is some,
That's helpful.
This makes me wonder if there's been a series called Garbage Pail Kitties. Oh, Sai said, yeah, I've seen many bicycles and automotive vehicles, but none of them move. Yeah, this is a very tightly knit neighborhood where there is no serious traffic or bicycle usage.
Only tripping over victims
Yeah, which, of course,
and making them run away in
I think
fear.
it broke her face, poor woman.
Oh, there he is. Now wait a minute. Oh, it's up there.
Oh!
I was looking down. I saw the chameleon before I saw the bullseye. It's just the blue
bird
thing
poop.
over there. Yeah, well now it's bird poop, but there's the bullseye. I was not looking up that high for the bullseye.
Silly kitty.
How do we hit it?
How do I? Oh, and there's no ball here, which means there has to be a yellow ball. So this is the last soccer goal.
Oh, so now we gotta find the ball.
So we need to find the ball. Where's the ball?
Overlord says, I would guess Garbage Pail Kitties. Cards, LOL, plushies would also be cool. Yeah, they would definitely rule.
Do I have to get down there from the top?
Look at the bees! I gave them swords for butts! As an exploding kitties joke. So...
I think I need to get behind this.
Well, I was wondering if you had to go down to go up.
Oh, if I remember, there's a is there an exit at the top of the store here? I thought there was something high up in here to get to.
Jill's giving the definition of the Jill sandwich.
We know the definition of the Jill sandwich.
Well, it's funny. Yeah, are we gonna do the original RE1?
You always said you said you wanted to do that, and then they did.
I always wanted to do
remake.
that.
They did do a remake of it, so we could do that.
Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to do the remake of the original, and if so...
I don't know. The original is pretty iconic when it comes to its English dialogue.
Oh, totally, and that's part of the charm. So yeah, so I'm wondering, not to mention the whole nostalgia of the thing, but I haven't played the remake, so that too also would be interesting.
I have played the remake, and it is fantastic.
See, so either one, I
But
think. Maybe we should do both.
Oh, sorry.
We'll do a compare and contrast.
It would be interesting, but boy, yeah. I would, if I was to pick to do the whole trilogy, remake for #1, the originals for 2 and 3.
See, I don't think I ever did 2 and 3 because 1 almost gave me a heart attack. In fact, I think I tried 4 and I didn't like the third person aspect of it, and I was like, no.
Number 2, I think, is the quintessential Resident Evil game. It's like, if you want Resident Evil that can separate itself from all the other zombie things in existence, 2 defines it.
Here we go. Here we go. This is it, I think.
I'm waiting for a fan to boop you off. I was expecting one in the corner, to tell you the truth. Deca says, honestly, I like both. At least I like watching both. Overload says, yeah, speaking of bees and insects, Mom and I saw a hummingbird at Paisley's the other day. I got some vid.
She's
we get hummingbirds at the house.
I get up. I think I'm stuck now.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Okay, talk about breaking the laws of physics. That's supposed to be corrugated metal steel, and that's recessed. How the heck did that cat get his paws to stick on the thing for that long? What do you think you are, Tom Cruise? What is that? Oh, yeah, your 80 billion shiny collection.
Well, it's just for buying hats at this point.
Collect all 5,000. I wonder if there's a mod where you can play Resident Evil as a cat.
Oh, and there's the ball.
Oh my god, the chameleon?
Yep.
He's up here?
Yeah, I saw him from the street, which is I saw him before I saw the clue, because the clue was the bullseye, aka target.
That's funny. I don't know, it's pronounced Target.
Target? Yeah, okay.
Now, there may not
I
be
get
a
all
mod
my
to play-
garbage at Target. Okay.
Everyone does.
Hello, chameleon. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay? 6, 7, and inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Would you like me to give you some space? No, do not leave me. I didn't realize this place was even higher up. I just wanted to leave the roof so badly that I picked the first landmark I could remember and headed straight for it. Bullseye sign? Exactly. It was so big and red and simple, but when I arrived... Ugh. I think I panicked, Kitty. I didn't even try being invisible. I just did my breathing until you came. You did really well, Chameleon, and I'm not going anywhere until you feel safe. I do think we should stop playing hide and seek, though. It's not fun if it's bringing up your fear of heights. It is not a fear, Kitty. It is a healthy degree of caution in the face of certain death. But you didn't die. I wouldn't have let anything bad happen to you. You wouldn't? Nope. What if I'd fallen while I was invisible? Or been taken by a bird? You wouldn't be able to see I needed rescuing. I could see you the whole time, remember? That's kind of reassuring, actually. Maybe your weird eyes are useful after all. Which reminds me, there's still some invisibilizing techniques left to try. A lot nearer the ground. Only if you're sure. Don't worry about coming up with a rhyming clue. No. I want to. They're part of my process. You'll come down to the riverfront where, magic cloaked, I'll watch you hunt. To find me is your dearest wish. Just don't get sidetracked by the fish. It's my dearest wish to get back home. To be honest, I will get sidetracked by fish. Magic cloak, they gave me the shivers. Yeah, I will get sidetracked by fish. All the better for not finding me, I guess. Do you need help getting down from there? No, but can you just stay here for a second? It'd be reassuring while I do my relocation. Of course, you've got this, Chameleon. I believe in you.
He's gonna poof. Yep, I knew it.
Yes. As I said, the magic is the poofing, not the invisibility, because he's literally not invisible and never has been. But he has teleported, which is magic. I'll bet this guy... Okay, the soccer... Yes, the soccer ball's up here, so we get the last goal.
Oh, okay,
That's
so we gotta knock that down. And,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're not going into Target?
I don't think we can go in Target. I think it's just a warehouse.
Ugh. So disappointing. Wanted to see what was on sale.
I'm just going to YOLO it off.
No,
the
don't!
top.
No! Oh God, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
That
Have
that
a
was
hard hat.
triggering.
It's OSHA approved.
No, my stomach. You know how you feel when you jump off of great heights in video games, and sometimes you feel like you're actually falling, and you get that feeling in your stomach like you're gonna throw up. Yeah, you just gave me that.
Okay, I think we can use the Tanuki to go to the fishing pier.
Oh, is that a chameleon on the ground?
No, it's just a bird.
Oh.
They make the birds sparkle so you can see them.
Wow, can you imagine if Japanese sewers were really like that?
What, you mean the manhole covers? I mean, manhole covers might be.
Well, yeah, they're
the magical Tanukis in them, I'm not sure about.
Okay, why are manhole covers circular in shape?
Why do they call them manhole covers?
As opposed, they should be person hole covers, as opposed to. Huh?
Why not ground holes covers? You know, because they're in the ground, they're holes, they cover them. Oh, Deca says, yes, I know that feeling too, Black Star. Yeah, see? That's when you know the immersion is really working. When you jump in a video game and you feel your tummy get that light I'm falling through the air feeling. Zai says, I bet that feeling is more fun in VR. I never found that fun. In fact, that made me dislike roller coasters for quite a while until I get used to it.
I mean, I can tell you why they're shaped like a circle.
Okay.
I think it'd be easier to getting in and out than a square one. Plus those things, people don't realize, those things weigh like 200 pounds.
Oop, ow.
You need a special tool to get those things out of there.
Oh, there he is.
Why, oh, you got him?
He's on the back of the
Great, now
sign.
you just assaulted that poor woman.
I was just standing there. I wasn't doing anything.
She still fell down.
Chameleon, I'm glad to see you safe and sound. Thank you. I feel so much better. But even ignoring the horrible high places, this whole hide-and-seek trail has been a truly humbling experience. You might actually defeat me in this battle of... Would that be so bad? I mean, I could promise not to tell anyone if you'd like. That's nice of you, but I'd still know. Besides, how could I call myself the world's only entirely invisible chameleon while knowing I was a fraud? You could use one of your other names? Impossible. That would mean reprinting my business cards, and I only just ordered new ones. There's just one more idea left to try. I will hope for the best, yet prepare for the worst. This is a lot of pressure to be putting on a game of hide and seek. This is a completely normal chameleon reaction when playing competitive games. You should see us when we play chess. Now, here's your clue. Beside the small convenience store, protected by a well-locked door, you'll find a room where humans rest, and that's where I'll conclude this test. Good luck. Okay, convenience
The return of chameleon. Deca says, yeah, because with lips, circles can't fall through if turned on their sides. That's why manhole colors are round. With square ones, you can still drop them through the holes. Yes, that's exactly why.
Great job, question.
Oh,
Decker.
oh.
Great job.
All right.
Now you tripped one, but not the other. What does that mean exactly?
I think I tripped them both, actually. Oh,
She's not coming to pet you.
Donut lady is coming.
Oh man, she's gonna turn you into lunch.
That's the arcade. See, we go drop the donut in a manhole cover.
Unordered side says chameleons would be terrible poker players. I don't know. I think they'd be great cheaters. You know, they could turn invisible and look at other people's cards.
That's the park. Where was the convenience store? Vending machines.
I want to know if you could jump on the dogs' backs and ride them like horses. Oh, there's your Rubik's Cube. Now, is that just a collectible, or do you have to bring it someplace?
I don't know. There may be hidden things with bring the thing to the thing, just like with the rubber ducks.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, you dropped your what was that? A donut?
It was a donut. Yeah.
Were you gonna eat it, or are you just gonna leave it on the ground?
And that's the.
What is that?
Okay, this is the convenience store. Oh,
is that a cucumber?
It's a cucumber. They do this thing where the cat is scared of the cucumber. They did that.
Yeah, they
joke
think it's a snake
in the middle of the. Yes.
That's funny.
Okay, so here's the convenience store, and next to that it said a place where humans rest.
The benches?
I mean, you don't really rest in an arcade. I don't think he's in here.
Is there a park across the way, or... Oh, bathroom?
Oh, it's a restroom. Yeah. Because if I remember, that was how the way we got into the convenience store was by climbing the boxes over here, and there was a restroom.
Well, they wanted to say that instead of where humans poop.
Ew.
Hey, everybody poops.
That
So I've
wasn't an
heard.
invitation to continue the conversation.
Here we go. Yep, there he is on the mirror.
Ha! Thunk. Oh man, don't land in the toilet.
Because someone will flush it.
Well, I'm wondering if it's got one of those built-in bidets.
You and your weird eyes have been worthy opponents, Kitty. I have been utterly defeated. Thank you, but I really don't want you to feel bad. No, I will learn to live as the world's least invisible chameleon. I shall learn to look at myself in the mirror and see nothing but failure. Okay, cleverly done. I like that line. The least invisible chameleon will look in the mirror and see nothing but failure. In fact, I shall start now. What? Is that really me? I think so. I mean, if you're seeing a rainbow lizard and a hat, then that is what I've been seeing too. But I stick out like a sore thumb. I'm totally visible. Why didn't you say so? Pretty sure that's the only thing I have been saying? The problem here seems to be that I'm a completely different color than the thing I'm standing on. See if I can change that. Oh, this is so much fun. He did it.
Finally.
Finally, he's invisible. Except for the hat.
Actually, to be honest, this makes me want to take a chameleon and stick him on a mirror and see what he does.
See what happens?
Yes.
I think they'd break. I don't think that would work.
The mirror or the chameleon?
The chameleon. Wow, this is so much fun.
Seriously, I want to check YouTube to see if it's done.
How exactly
Chameleon on
did
a
you
mirror.
think being invisible? Okay, so this is a crucial question. Do we ask how we thought being visible worked before, or just say it's cool that I can't see him at all? What do you think?
I don't know. What does your heart tell you?
Sometimes I just like to ask a question because I figure that'll give you information, whereas a comment is just the thing you say. So how did you
I'd probably
think?
say the bottom one to make him feel better.
Just to make it feel better? Okay, it's so cool. I can't see you at all. Even with your weird eyes? Even with my weird eyes. Makes this a victory for me, the world's most invisible chameleon. That
You're
might
still wearing a
give
hat.
away your
Yeah, see, the hat
location,
might give you
though.
away.
Oh? Ah, I see. You mean that it has remained steadfastly visible. Well, that's easily solved. Kitty, you have completed my challenge, and here is your reward. A lightly used, but still very stylish, magician's hat. Hat. Chameleon said this hat helps you become invisible. Is it working yet? It was a pleasure. I'll see you around, Chameleon. Oh, you absolutely won't.
Really won't.
Not unless I want you to. Bye.
Bye.
And he poofs.
Poof! And he poofed again.
Yes.
Yay!
And now we can put on
The top hat.
the magician's hat.
Now see, it got bigger. I knew they were going to do that. They had to scale it to the cat.
It got a little bigger, but it's still supposed to be small for your head compared to the other hats. So it's retained its distinctive nature as an excessively small.
Right, but they proportioned it to the animal as opposed to it staying chameleon sized. Let's see.
Okay. Why don't we take a break, and then when we come back, I'll see what's left to do.
If anything. Well, yeah, look at the list real quick. For anything obvious?
I think for the major stuff, that is everything. So it's basically
Woohoo!
just a few of the other ones. It is basically the
Is the
last
achievements.
animal,
Yeah.
hats, 1 nap spot, 3 birds' nests, and 1 rubber duck.
So we'll see if any of those are worth doing when we come
Yes.
back. Waiting for
Okay.
you to trip somebody in the bathroom. Okay, so
Why is there a
If
bird
you're
in the
just-
bathroom?
how did he get in the bathroom? That's what I want to know. For those just tuning in, you're watching the Rampancy.net playthrough of Hello Kitty. No, we're just kidding. It's
Hello, kitty.
Big City, Little Kitty, or Little Kitty, Big City. We're going to be taking a short break, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Okay, and we're back. More Little Kitty Big City. I think I have what is here the last of the rubber ducks. I found it on the top shelf in the convenience store.
Drum roll, please.
So let's grab into this. Yep. All right. And this will be another achievement. I'm running the wrong way.
Deca says, ramen, the meal you can eat in a break. Of course, finding one for someone with carb restrictions is hell. Yeah, I would imagine that.
Oh.
They don't have a tofu ramen or
There's every kind of ramen. Like all kinds of ramen. I love how the bones are still
noodle
here.
substitute.
Hey.
Woot.
4 ducks in the pond.
Rub it up, thanks for the
and
grub.
a few phones. Okay, so still one animal left to find. And a bunch of hats. One nap spot. And I also think on the map, I don't know if the nap spots are on the map, but it looks like the bird nests are. So those 3 feathers, I think, are bird nest locations. So if I take a right... yeah, okay, so that's what that is. Yep, yeah, bird nest right there. How do I get up there? Let's see. Vending machines. Do I come at it from this side or the other side? Can I get up? I don't think I can get up there. Unless I can jump on the top of the sign? No. Oh, there it is. There's vines to climb. I don't need to do any of that. Smash. How messy can I make this? Okay, the brush.
Oh, I'm sure you can make it messy.
Ah, hidden achievement. Splash paint on the fancy car. Awesome.
And what kind of car is that supposed to be?
I don't know.
Oh wait, no, it's a Toyota.
Toyota Supra?
Yep.
Or a Celica? Something of that nature?
Nope, it's the '94 Supra.
Oh god, look, I can make it worse.
Oh no, you can put poppers there. Oh, you are evil. Oh my god. That is gonna trigger so many car
that's
people.
Awesome. That is awesome.
That's even worse than my Hello Kitty jokes.
Are they staying or are they going away? Can I make a circle with them?
My question is, how much paint can you get on that thing? Like, volumetrically.
It's weird. There's one spot on the hood where it seems it doesn't want to let me see. Like, it appears on the nose and on the windshield, but this in the middle of the car, it won't allow me to put paint.
Wow. Okay. When we were talking in break, we were actually talking about Macworld and the one convention I went to in New York, which was July 2001, and I found a video online of it.
Yeah.
But guess what the resolution is?
Oh god. 240p.
240p. Well, actually, in fact, it's what's the? Hold on. Let me see if I can find the stats of this, because I don't think it's full frame rate. Let's see if I can get
Now
some
look,
DLC.
this person fell on me. Now, I wasn't doing anything.
philosopher, I swear. I'm walking here. I was just walking here.
Your existence is an inconvenience.
But people...
Oh, no, it is 2997. Okay, yeah, so it is 30 frames a second. Wow. But yeah, 240 is the res for this thing. It is so tiny. Remember when this was standard?
Okay, there should be another bird nest somewhere on the right. Yeah, somewhere in that direction.
Okay, so oh yeah, so this was the introduction to the Apple Store. They were showing the interiors and stuff. Oh, and this was the Mac OS 10. What version were they doing?
But weird, it's just that it's a shortcut area I have not unlocked yet because it's a crawl space that is still blocked. Very interesting. Thought I had gotten all of those by now.
What are you missing?
Oh, well, I was trying to get a bird's nest, and there was a crawl space, but a crawl space was blocked. So it's something that we haven't pulled away the blockage from the crawl space.
Oh, okay.
And I kind of thought we had done all the ones we were aware of, but I
Apparently
guess not.
Oh, there's still that Rubik's Cube. Yeah, we got to look and find out what to do with that Rubik's Cube, because I swear, we're going to find out there's something we're going to need to do with that, and then we're going to go crazy trying to find out where we left it, because you're not going to be able to find it again.
Yeah, see, because inside this crawl space, there's this thing to pull open.
Uh-oh. Oh, it opens into the hole.
Yeah. And
That's convenient.
there should be a bird's nest in and around here somewhere. Yeah, like should be like right above me.
Sai says you'd find the game easier if you got over your fear of water. Is there an achievement for getting over your fear of water? Or does he say you should stop avoiding the water?
Well, how do we know when we are getting over the fear of water?
I don't know.
Okay, it looks like there's a shiny over there. Seeing this here in the sun. Oh, wait. There it is. Right up there.
Oh, it was the titanium. The PowerPoint G4.
Oh, the G4. Yeah.
Titanium, yeah.
I had one of those.
They were... That was the trip that I was delivering it to you, and 5 seconds after I put it in your hands, you dropped it on the floor.
Yep, it fell off the nightstand and pulled out its power cable. And MagSafe did not exist yet then.
Nope.
And broke?
This okay.
No,
this was the announcement.
I think the frame
did. The
bent
plastic,
slightly.
Well, it bent and warped on the edge. The aluminum was bent, and also the plastic edge was cracked and broken. Oh no, there was a shiny there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna back up and get it.
Okay, this was the
Entirely
announcement
damage.
of 3 new models of Mac where they come up with the blue polka dotted one. Do you remember that?
Yes.
It comes in colors everywhere.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, they were 500, 600, and 700 megahertz, 99, 1299, and 1499. Wow, the RAM was 128, and 256. The hard drives were 20,
Megabytes.
40, and
Megabytes.
60 gigs. They all had CD rewrites. Oh man, CD rewrites. Wow. Yeah, this was the blue polka dotted and the all white. G4 Tower. Oh, the G4 Tower got the Super Drive. Yes, this was the announcement of the 3 new models of the G4s, which I loved. I love these models. These were the 733s, the 867s, and the dual 800s. They also had 128 up to 256. Hard drives were 40, 60, and 80 gigs. And oh wow, they had GeForce 2 cards.
Yeah, see, this was when they because of the thing about revealing some of the material they weren't supposed to, they got rid of all the ATI stuff, and were only because they were still like you still could get with either. But
yeah,
that
they
was
pulled
when
one of them.
They pulled. I
forget which. Yeah,
they pulled
ATI,
one of them, which is weird because then of course they changed direction, and the only thing you could get for the longest time was ATI.
So yeah, it's weird. But yeah, the middle to the high end ones, the 867 or the dual 800s, that had the Super Drive, and that jumped the price from $1,700 to $2,500 and $3,500. Wow, can you imagine paying $3,500 for a machine with 128 megabytes of RAM? 128 megs. And them explaining what a Super Drive was, where you could actually write DVDs. And when I saw this, I can write my own DVDs. And then when you realize that only 4.3 gigs was not enough for some movies, it's like now you need a dual layer DVD-R.
Here's another shortcut.
Oh God, they advertise the My Movies road trip, and then in the background they actually have like a faux self-made one of The Matrix with Neo and Morpheus on the cover.
Oh, really?
Really?
I don't remember that at all.
Yes. Oh, I'll save you a screenshot. Oh my God, this is hysterical. How could you advertise movie piracy in your keynote speech at Macworld? That is great.
Well, no. If the Home Recording Act was still the relevant, precedent in this case, it was all just time shifting. If you owned a DVD, you could back it up.
Right, but the bit rates back then, I think movies were dual layer. You couldn't. There were very few movies that were so short that they were cheap and used single layers.
The Matrix might have been. It was one of the first DVDs I owned. And
that was 99, so it came out 2000, 2001, or later on DVD.
It really propelled the format forward, that disc did.
Yep. You know what's sad is I'm trying to find out what program I'm using for taking screenshots. I can't remember. It's been so long. I don't use the standard print screen button.
Word boxes. 2 more trash buckets. Ah, there's a trash bucket I haven't explored.
Oh, it's scripting tool. That's what it is.
Unnoted size, 136. Where and how is this cat storing so many shiny things? Well, you see, we have so many hats to buy. And... oh, and what is this? We found a stuffed unicorn in the trash? All right.
Do we get an achievement?
I don't know. What can we do with the stuffed unicorn?
Good question.
Is there something
what
special?
What can't you do with a stuffed unicorn? Okay, all right. You want me to email you this, Narc?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is funny.
I want to see if there's something special we need you to go. Anyone know? Okay, people are asking, does anyone know where the unicorn plushie is? And there is an answer of what's the stuffed unicorn used for in Little Kitty, but it's a TikTok video. So somebody asking if someone's selling it. I don't know if they mean the real thing. Well, someone's made a plush toy of the cat.
Okay, so...
I'm just wondering, is there a place we're supposed to bring the stuffed animals like we're supposed to bring the ducks to the pond?
Yeah, I'm looking. Some people put the floppy disk and the Rubik's Cube by the robot in the park.
Okay, it's a Steam discussion. Has anyone found a nice place to put all the stuff you can pick up? Not quest items, but things like the toys and the stuffed animals.
Yeah, the rubber ducks have the home in the
benches
pond,
in the
but everyone's looking
cars.
for other places.
I put the floppy disk and the Rubik's Cube by the robots.
Yes, yeah, I'm looking at the same article.
Yeah. Put the soda cans in the recycling bin. Yeah.
Oh, people are asking like where it is. Where
Yes,
the
people
plushie
ask where it
but
is.
you
We found it by random. It was in this trash bin. Okay, so it looks like
apparently
there
there's
isn't.
There was a bug with the trash cans and bananas.
Really? Oh yeah, because you can make people slip on the banana peels. I'll put it here for now.
I'm wondering if you should just like grab all the random stuff and then put them in a popular universal location. So if you need to go get it, you'll know exactly where to go back to retrieve it. Yeah, people are getting unstuck from the sky void glitch.
Oh, what's the sky void glitch?
I don't know. This was about a month ago, so I figured it was fairly recent. I think if there are places or whatnot you try to get unstuck on, sometimes it'll glitch. But somebody's trying to figure out how to get the unicorn plush back, and because apparently they lost it.
Oh, they lost. Oh, that's terrible.
Remember, kids, the 867 G4 is faster than Intel's Pentium 2 1.7 gigahertz. Oh, wow. At Macworld, they're showing off the Spider-Man trailer.
Oh.
Is there more Spider-Man stuff to have trailers for?
Not back then.
No,
it was a
but
very generic trailer.
Here's the thing, though, is that in the Spider-Man trailer, though, there was this very famous, or should I say infamous scene where Spider-Man traps a helicopter between the two towers.
Yep.
And this was released a couple of months before 9/11.
Oh, no.
And, of course, they immediately pulled the trailer.
There was a screening of Evil Dead, and they talked that Sam Raimi couldn't attend this screen because he's editing the towers out of Spider-Man.
Yep. There was this whole big thing about that. You know, I can't even watch an old film and seeing the towers without getting triggered. It's weird. It's terrible, but it's weird. Yeah, this whole old Macworld did not really have any big major hardware. They showed off the new G4 towers, and 99% of it was all Mac OS. It was all about the migration and updates and the you know, development cycles and all the different applications that they were showing off. But the G4 hardware and everything, yeah, was the 867s and the dual 800 G4 towers. With the, and it's funny because Mac was being so cool. I remember this was a thing. The speaker on the front of the machine, they basically didn't put a cover on it because they didn't want anything, you know, to not showcase how cool the silver mid-range speaker was there, but it was so shiny, interesting. Kids would poke it and put their fingers through the speaker. And there were third-party companies that made a circular button to cover up the speaker to prevent kids from ruining it. I remember that was a thing. That because it was so cool and shiny and people can't leave stuff alone, they would poke the speaker thinking it was a button because it was literally right under where the incredibly subtle and hidden power button on the machine was.
And that's 10 trash buckets.
Woohoo!
Just 10 trash buckets in this whole darn city?
Well, explorable trash buckets. All
Wow.
right, so one more bird's nest, and then I think maybe we'll go for the last animal
Related one?
I think that'll be it. Yeah, we're not going to go for all the hats.
Oh, there's a lot of hat people disappointed. Sai says, "You truly are a menace to the city."
Oh, absolutely.
He says, 136? Where and how is this cat storing so many shiny things? Yeah, I didn't understand either. It's not like you have pockets.
Okay, there
Not to mention how the hats are staying on.
There's should be a bird's nest somewhere on this building.
I do have to say, though, I do find the lack of faces on the human-style characters a little creepy.
Really?
Kinda, yeah. They kind of look like Nestine or some kind of plastic person. They don't seem real. I mean, I'd prefer a simpler, like, line-drawn, happier, smiley face over the blankness. You know what I mean?
See, it seems like I should be able to climb up there, but it doesn't want to let me do it.
Wow, they're showing off the old stock. You remember the first LCDs that they did, the big Lexan plastic ones that went with the cubes and the ones that had the single cable? Love those things. Showing off the 15, 17, and 22. I remember paying $1,000 for my 17-inch one. Love that monitor. Oh, it still weighed a ton though. I even got the power brick adapter and video plug, so that after the hardware became outdated, that had the single, what was it, an ADC connector? I think that's what they called it. Because the video card was on the older ones, it didn't work with the new PC IE connectors. There was an adapter that you could get that had its own power brick and cable adapter, so you could use it with regular DVR cards and use it with other computers. And I used it for quite a while after everything else, became so outdated. Man, I can't remember if I gave that to Doug or where that ended up, because that never broke. That still worked for the longest time. I can't remember if that actually broke or if the light on it just finally gave out. Because it had the old cathode cold ray tubes. Mm-hmm. It didn't even have an LED backlight back then. Yeah, it was $5.99 for the 15-inch, and that was too small. $9.99 for the middle one, and the big one, which was 22 inches, $2,499. And that was back in 2001. Let's see how much that would be in today's dollars. Wow, that would be $4,437.48 today. Can you believe that?
Oh yeah, I believe it. Okay, there's a shiny over there. How far am I from this?
Wow, my monitor would be 1774 today.
Could be a nest around here somewhere.
Yeah, the flip open case of these back in the days, I absolutely loved them, especially for troubleshooting. You pull the little handle, boom, the thing opens up like a clamshell. It was friggin' fantastic. And the later gens, what's amazing is that the tolerances and the quality of the mechanisms got better and better and better over the years, so that, I mean, it was better than, like, you know, a luxury car door. You know what I mean? It just, the fit and finish on these things after a certain point was great. The original, like, G3s and G4s were, like, incredibly wonky, and you can tell, you know, that everything didn't quite fit right. The tolerances were very loose, you know, it didn't feel solid.
And by the way, Blackstar, see there way at the bottom of that alley?
Yeah, that's a long way down.
That's the box of cucumbers. That's where the cucumbers came from.
Are you gonna try and nosedive into it?
No.
What if there's an achievement for moving all the cucumbers?
No.
There we go. Come on, can I talk now? There we go. For some reason, I keep wanting to talk and nothing comes out.
This should be...
Oh, this was also the one where they showcased DVD Studio for, like, one of the first times. I don't know whether it's the 1.0 version or the 2.0 version. But, man, I love the little iMovie burn DVD animation that they used for that. You remember that?
That button?
Yeah!
That button that would open up like the air duct in Alien, and then it would have that atomic logo,
and it would glow.
Click it and it would spin. Yes.
Yep, it would spin and glow. Oh, man.
That was so much fun.
Computers used to be cool, man.
Oh, there it is. It's over there.
Oh, man. Remember when, you know, everybody and their cousin was copying every color of the iMac, and when Apple changed to that brush metal interface on OS X, everybody and their cousin were, like, trying to steal it and emulate it. It was hysterical. And they were doing a really piss poor job. They did not have the attention to detail. I remember, like, Windows rip-offs, you know, skins. Remember you could make skins for Windows? And people were trying to make Mac OS skins, and some people did a really, like, half-assed job. It never was the same quality. Oh, well, we used to joke at the office back in the day.
Oh, and as usual, there was supposed to be a much easier way up here that I did not find until I got up here, which is...
To see it. Because perspective. You don't have the perspective to see where would be the best way to go.
I think you should be able to get up there by going to that crate, to that machine, to this ledge, and that would have been it.
You don't notice the solution until you've already achieved it. But yeah, no, there was a joke back in the day that I could actually convince, because people back then, you know, they had these serious, let's call them reservations on which OSs to use for whatever their projects and whatever apps. And I used to joke because the iMacs, which were the Intels at the time, you could put Windows on them anytime you wanted. In fact, you could dual boot them where you could run Windows and Mac OS and simply boot into whatever you liked. And that was a suggestion I made, and there were some people at the office that had major reservations for that because they didn't understand it. They didn't think that it was native. They didn't think it would work right. They had all these and misconceptions about stuff because they didn't understand it. They didn't think it would work, and it was totally unfounded. So I jokingly said, well, you know what I can do is I'm going to put Windows on there. I'm going to get one of those Mac OS X skins, and no one's going to know the friggin' difference. And they didn't. and it just completely proved the point, yet they still didn't want to have it on there. They still wanted to have a separation of Mac machines and Windows machines, which I thought absolutely made zero sense, because the best Windows machines we ever had were all the Macs, because everything was a known quantity, they were all the same and identical, and all the drivers worked all the time because they weren't being rewritten, they weren't being changed, updated, or modified. It was just set and forget. And I had 3 cheese grater Macs that I ran my stuff on, and one I had Mac OS on, and the other 2 were Windows, and none of them gave me any problems. In fact, when I left, I actually bought those machines from work because they were the most reliable machines I'd ever had. And I said, nope, I'll absolutely buy these. I will take these home. These are fantastic machines. And I had them for another, 10 years after I left? So, yeah. In fact, some of them are still in operations in other offices right now, being used by my current company for certain things.
Given the sound effect and the God ray, like that ought to be a nap spot, but it's not letting me nap on it.
Aren't the nap stuffs on the ground though? Because I see the ray.
No, there are nap steps everywhere.
Okay, because I see the rays going to the ground, but I don't see the rays come up here.
Speaking of, what did you all think of that global IT outage?
Oh yeah, that was interesting.
Oh, I missed it. Was I asleep?
CrowdStrike.
Oh my goodness.
CrowdStrike's pushed a global, globally wide, simultaneous kernel driver space update that caused Windows machines to reboot, blue screen, and go into a boot loop. And,
I saw a post. I didn't watch it though.
Yeah, the only way you could get out of it was to go into recovery mode and remove the driver. But then, of course, a lot of people who were using encrypted disk images couldn't do that because
that's why
in order to
stay
do
away
that,
from that.
you needed to recover. You needed to get the decryption key from a backup, and the backup machine was probably also had the driver on it, which
Oh man,
God.
because cloning backups are the best, ladies and gentlemen. And it's funny because so many places don't want to do clone drives. In fact, there's a bunch of cloning software that is not being supported or not being updated anymore because nobody wants to do it. They all want to do cloud backups, which are useless.
There's our final objective, and that I believe is a twofer because that is a cat that is in a nap spot. So the cat is the last animal to meet, and the nap spot is the last nap spot to get.
Right.
So we need to get. Oh, and I think it's behind. Is that the? Yeah. It's behind the garden. The lady with the garden on the roof. Okay.
Oh, Deca says had to get a working system to open the drive and manually remove the faulty .sys file.
Yes.
Wow. That's how they had to get a bunch of servers running again. So who was the bonehead that did this? Was it intentional or was it?
No, it was not
just
intentional.
An idiot.
And this is from CrowdStrike. So basically, it's a antivirus, anti-malware software.
Unless they're introducing it. Conspiracy theory.
Well, it's like, I think the damage they caused with this one push will probably not equal how much damage viruses and stuff will do over its lifetime.
Oh, and Sai says, yeah, the lesson we must all learn from this, from the global outage hullabaloo, is to use Linux and Mac OS. I am firmly following in that particular logic fairly recently, especially with the addition of Windows Recall. Have you heard of this security nightmare?
No.
Anyone? Okay, check this out. Some genius at Microsoft thought that this concept was a good idea.
They were just copying a third-party product that already existed for Mac OS. I think that hadn't fully launched.
Well,
I think it was in beta or something.
No, they expanded on it. It's not exactly the same, but initially the whole idea of it is this, because they took it to the next level. Some geniuses thought that this idea they're calling Recall does the following. Instead of just keeping your data or keeping a history of applications that you adjust and change over time, this takes actual live screenshots and data text scans them, which means that anything and everything that you are looking at, operating, or using on your desktop, it takes photos of. And it takes about 25 gigs of your hard drive to do this, so it's already taking up a huge chunk of space, but it's also text scanning them, which means subjects, content, passwords, anything and everything that it can look at, it is going to categorize, itemize, and make up a database of that will be searchable by you if you need to. But they're not doing it just on your system.
No.
They're uploading it to the cloud so they can look at this system.
Yeah. And they were
your data
and they were
and your
storing the
info.
content in plain text, on the local machine,
With
and
no encryption, no security, nothing. Anybody else think this is a bad idea?
yeah. But on order to I also want to point out, CrowdStrike makes this product for Mac OS, and like the same exact thing they done would not have created the same situation on Mac OS. But it's still possible. It's still possible for the same kind of thing to happen to Mac OS.
Yeah,
there are
I'm
still
not saying Mac OS is
like Apple-
invincible to everything.
Yeah, Apple has improved on it, but for a while, like for instance, for a while, the Rogue Amiga audio software also required a kernel level driver to do audio capture. Apple has now provided an API to do that, so you don't have to install that driver, but for a while that was the case. All right, so we found the last animal. And it is this cat napping in this satellite dish, I guess. What a glorious nap spot. I wonder if it will be free soon. Excuse me. Just 5 more minutes.
Actually, it is a dish, but I think it's not a standard one. I think that's more of like a internet style one, not a TV one like the others.
Yeah. Could be. Although I've seen satellite TV ones look like that.
Really?
5 minutes? That's not long to wait at all. I'll let you finish getting up. I'm already getting up, Mom. Stop asking.
5 more minutes.
Cat would be like, football practice. Oh, what? Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were awake. I just wanted to ask when the nap spot would be free. Is it time for dinner? I'm not sure. I've had a lot of fish today, so my tummy clock isn't very accurate. Have a tummy clock? Yep, my tummy feels empty at exactly dinner time, and that's how I need know to go and meow at my human. Like that. Oh, I just wait for the bell to ring. It means the human has put food on my plate. Will that be soon, do you think? Who knows? I don't operate the bell because I do not operate the... You really only move from your nap spot when you hear the bell? Hear the bell and see food on the plate. I was tricked by a bird who pecked the bell once. 10 extra paces I walked that day. It was an outrage. I'll never get that nap time back. But hypothetically, if there's food on the plate and the bell rings, you'll get up? Yes, both, hypothetically, and in practice. Good to know. And you like any foods that don't require a can opener? Hypothetically?
Okay,
She's
so
dozing off again. Okay.
I
Now
take
this
it the
like
mission
the
is to
true
hit the
power
bell.
of a cat.
I like bagels.
Well, you know what's
Bagels.
funny is that
Humans.
when I was summering in California back in '85, their cat Teddy would come when you hit the can opener. And oh my God, would he run like a bullet if you accidentally hit that.
Did he eat bagels?
No, he did not, but he did pee on balloons and he did actually pant like a dog. I did see him pant on the driveway once, but it was 110 at the time, so I totally understand
right.
why he
Oh,
would have
that's
to be
relatable.
panting.
That's relatable.
Oh yeah.
Bagels. Huh, I think humans have those. No, Mr. Elephant, the bagels aren't ready yet. Mr. Elephant? This must be a really powerful nap stop. I can't wait to try it. Okay. So we need to put a bagel in the dish and then ring the bell.
Oh,
and
and
also
also
looks like
where's
they were-
Leah? Where's Leah?
Where's Leah? Leah, you there?
I think she fell asleep.
Okay. No, I heard.
The best kitty cat game, and she's not partaking anymore.
Leah, wake up. Your audience is calling you.
And it looks like there was another way to climb up here than the way I got here, because there's climbable vine right here.
Actually, to be honest, I was waiting for there to be like a quick elevator or something, or a balloon you would cab and it would bring you up.
No, and all the fast, like, honestly, like, the game isn't really big enough to need fast travel. But all the fast travel's on the ground. Like, if there was fast travel to rooftops, I would use it.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. It's like the achievement or the glory for getting all the way up here, for me, would be a quicker way to return up here without having to do it. I.e. the rockets, balloons, etc.
Okay, so we need a human.
Oh, Leah says she's not asleep. She's having trouble speaking.
A bagel.
Do you mean physically,
Okay,
or
Leah,
is it something with your
Leah,
microphone?
do you want to use Mumble and I'll mute you in VMix call?
Leah, blink if you understand me.
Huh?
I think that was a blink. I think. I can't be certain.
Oh, Sai says, yeah, you're describing a feature that is quite beneficial to Arthurian governments.
Is that a bagel or is that a donut?
Ooh, I don't know, but that person's very upset that you took it.
But he ran the wrong way, so I guess, I mean...
I'm surprised the dog doesn't fight you for it. Oh, she says no, physically. Are you choking on something, or you have a sore throat?
It's okay if you don't want to talk.
No, that's fine. Yep. Lurking is okay. Even for us.
Yes.
Type Y and N.
One blink for yes, two blinks for no.
Are you in Europe? Do you need an adapter? So are you trying to tempt the other kitty with the donut / bagel option? Is that it?
I think this is a bagel. I mean,
I thought
I'm not
you had to ring the
sure.
bell.
After. You have to put the food in the dish. And
then ring the bell?
And then you have to ring the bell.
Careful, you're gonna get your bagel wet. Oh, so what happens if you shut off the water? Does that, like...
Oh no,
cause
she
her to leave the
just
room
goes
or
around
something?
it. That was how you distracted her, because you had to get something from her apartment and you had to turn off the water, because otherwise when you try to get in her window, she sprays you with the hose.
Okay, so you put the bagel in the bowl,
so put
or
the bagel in
donut,
the
or whatever
bowl.
it is.
Oh, it rotated in place.
Now you hit the bell.
Now I hit the bell.
Four billion places in the city to take a nap.
Why is Mr. Elephant ringing me at this hour?
Oh, there's a bird involved.
But that's the dinner bell. Is that bagel?
It is a bagel.
It is. Yes. Out of my way, everyone. I'm coming through. Munch.
Oh my god,
See,
it
that cat can
insta-spawned?
also tell it. The nap spot is all yours, kitty. Munch. But in case you aren't so lucky in the future, there's a trick for napping anywhere and anytime. Hold down Y to use it. And tell Mr. Elephant I said hi. Okay, so they've given us anywhere's a nap spot when you have the right attitude. So this is how we get the nap emote.
Okay.
Yes. Little lie down.
Still want one for hairballs. Yeah, but don't you want to go in the dish? Don't you have to collect all?
Yes. Once I go into the
billion
dish, that will be, I believe,
places?
the last nap spot in the game.
Here we go.
Yep, that was it.
See, catnapper is kind of
catnapper.
redundant, but you know. Do you get a hat?
Yeah, so literally the last named ones remaining are recycle 100 things, which okay,
No.
here's a break.
No, thank you.
And collect all the hats.
Do we really want to collect what?
No, I think no.
8 more hats.
Oh, and cardboard boxes. 3 more cardboard boxes.
It's up to you.
And petted 10 times. We already
Now, are
had
these ones
7.
you can make for yourself, or they're just future ones they're gonna add?
No, I think those are hidden ones where like once you do it, like for instance, I didn't know that you would get one for jumping on a person and tripping them with a dive bomb attack. I didn't know that was a thing, but as soon as it
There's an
happened,
achievement for
it
assault
gave
and
me
murder.
the achievement. We can see if we can get some people to pet us.
I was wondering if, you got
and
one
look
for scratching
and look for
children or.
cardboard boxes.
What would really be funny is you get one for playing Angry Birds at the arcade.
I wish you
Lol.
could. I wish you could jump on the wires.
Why? You'd get electrocuted.
No, just because like once I'm up here, I hate having to figure out. It's like, okay, there's a thing I want on that roof, so I have to get down, and then I have to find a way to get up again. And I'm like, but I'm already here. I want to go. Like wires go everywhere. I want to jump.
That's
on
where
the
the
wires.
parachute would come in. There should be a parachute in this
Parachute.
game.
I would also accept a parachute. That would also be fine.
Ah! Oh god, that triggers me. Oh
Oh,
jeez.
no, can you hear that?
Yep.
Oh,
we hear
there's
you,
Leah. You okay?
Okay. I don't know.
Did you drink something funny?
Maybe I'm coming down with something.
I'm just wondering if you're tired or whatnot. Does it physically hurt to talk? Because you don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh, you feel like you got a sore throat? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no. Yeah, definitely take it easy.
Yeah, Narc. I don't think this is how you get petted.
No, but it just seems that like people ignore you if you don't do something first, especially if they have something to pay attention to, like the phone or.
Can you go to a business like the convenience store where there's a clerk and just kind of like walk around being cute? Would that do it? Like, can you get 10 pets from the same person, or do you have to get 10 pets from one person
don't
at
know.
a time?
It's a good question too. I'm not sure.
Bad kitty.
Only bad
cardboard
cucumber.
box. There we go. There's a cardboard box.
Okay. Sai says, if they don't pet you, you should punish them.
Yeah, see, it's giving me the nuzzle prompt, but then they're ignoring me. Shouldn't be possible.
You can't jump on their shoulders, can you? Oh, jeez, now you trip him. And he lost his bagel. Oh, man. Now he's pissed. See, this is why people don't like cats.
Also, do they have different behaviors? It seems like if you wow, Bird, you're not wasting any time, are we? Flop.
Oh my god, you belly flopped a bird. You should get an achievement for that.
It seems like they chase you for the phones, but it seems like they just straight up abandon the food, which makes sense.
Well,
I mean, like that's
would you
pretty
eat a
realistic
bagel?
behavior. Exactly.
Yeah, on a public street. No, you wouldn't eat that unless you were really
Depends on what was
terrible.
on it, how expensive it was. I don't know.
If there was anything on
depend.
it, it would be ruined. Any moisture whatsoever, touching this
true.
dirty street. Well, technically these are probably pretty clean streets, but there's still bacteria and whatever else in there. It's totally inedible. You end up with a sore throat like Leah. She probably ate a bagel on the ground though. See what happened to her.
I don't think she did that. I'm gonna bet against that. Big stretch. Can I get people to look at me and think I'm cute by doing a thing?
Yes, by sticking your butt in their faces is completely a big motivator.
He's gonna
See,
trip
Leah
over me.
doesn't
Yeah, see,
like
he's gonna-
bagels. That seems wrong.
What about everything bagel strawberry jelly that's warm and gooey?
What is she, more of an English muffin kind of girl? Oh, don't you have a cone hat?
Maybe? I don't remember. Let's see.
I thought there was a yellow cone. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. Or maybe you haven't gotten it yet. Maybe there is one and you don't have it yet.
Oh, that's true. There might be.
I gotta say, I do like the shark.
Like the witch hat.
And this, yeah, you like the witch hat because it's, you know, black cat. I like the space helmet. I like Space Cat. Oh,
Space
the
Cat is
crab's
also
good too.
Crab's crab hat is also good.
Yeah,
Also
I
good
like
hat.
crab. In fact, what did I see the other day? Somebody had this really cool shark hat, which is basically like a shark like eating your head.
Here we go.
Side says, yeah, bagels equals too many carbs. Want fish. Fish.
Well, fish is for putting on bagels. Look, there's an order to these things.
Yeah, I'd rather just have straight up salmon.
But you can also have it on a bagel.
I see. I've never had it on a bagel.
So you haven't lived, technically, is what you're saying.
Probably not.
It's just a
Living
wrench
usually leads to death.
Death is hard.
I always thought death was pretty easy. Living was hard.
That is true.
Death requires absolutely zero effort.
Where do we want to travel to?
Wait, don't we want the wrench?
I'm down here. Let's go. Over here.
You know, as far as decorative manhole covers, I don't think anybody holds a candle to Japan.
Definitely not. Although the ending scene in Destiny 2 was pretty neat.
Was it? I thought that was one of the biggest letdowns in gaming history, but hey, that's me. Leah says she uses salsa on a bagel?
Salsa on bitten or on fish? I'm not.
She says no. She says salsa on fried fish.
Oh, okay. I mean, that could work. I could see that working.
Really? Hmm. More of a plain Jane girl. Oh, there's a tennis ball.
Yeah, we already did the tennis ball thing though, so I don't think there's more tennis ball things to do.
Yeah, don't we throw them at the dogs or something?
Yeah, the dog wanted his tennis balls back.
Oh, is that a garbage can we've been in?
Yeah, we've got all the garbage cans.
Okay, so we got all the cans.
Yeah, so the only thing that's left is like all the litter, hats, and
or the boxes. We got the boxes.
So I think the boxes, we got 2 boxes, and I think that's gonna
okay.
be...
We can do 2 boxes.
Yeah, we could do 2 boxes, and I think that'll be it.
Do we know where the boxes are? Is the question? Because if it's going to be a hunt down 12 sections till we find a box thing, then maybe.
I think it is only because I don't think because the map doesn't include them. There's no way for us to know what boxes I've already sat in and which ones I haven't. I think
okay. In that case, it may not be worth it because that could drag for another hour.
Yeah, fair enough. I think we could pretty much call that done.
Now this should be a screensaver. Floating cat going through a space-time warp tunnel.
Any cardboard boxes in there? Like, I'll do a quick run through. And did I get petted by everybody? Did I get that one?
I thought we gave up on that because we couldn't figure it out.
No, I think I'd gotten it. Use the emote, splash a car, knock a human over.
Oh, unordered size says cats are vicious. A violent version of the game would be
two,
great fun.
2 more. I tell you what, rather than hunting for boxes, if we can just get 2 more people to pet us, then that'll be 1 more.
Okay. I don't know how many cats you've had, but we've had. Oh God. I want to say, yeah.
Look,
this is
guys,
not how you get petted. You're doing something wrong.
He didn't get angry. Well, okay, no, you did.
Yeah, getting paint on him is not going to help. Yeah, we've never had any vicious cats. We've had like 8, 10. I've lost count. Yeah, Leah says, yeah, for something like that, you want Goat Simulator. Yeah, I've seen videos of Goat Simulator. That is definitely violent.
I'm so sad for you, kitty.
No sandwich for you.
It's pets.
I think you got to go to some place where people aren't walking. You got to go to like a business, like the arcade or convenience store.
There don't seem to be any people in the arcade though. Oh, look, I'm not.
See again.
I didn't do that. Like that guy literally walked into me. I was just sitting there. I think it may just be straight up RNG where, you know,
Really?
some people notice you, some people don't. Some people,
Wait. Do you
want
have
to
like
pet
a
you when
roll
they see you.
around? Do you have a roll around in your belly emote?
This is what I got. I got sit down, lie down, the yuck, big stretch, making muffins, beauty routines, and immediate nap.
I don't
This
know,
is
try
like
the
the
big
nap anywhere.
Yeah. I don't know, try that or the big stretch or something, you know? I mean, something you may have to like just sit and wait for somebody to show up, you know what I mean?
Okay, so do the immediate nap. I can still meow. Oh, yeah, come on. It was there. Oh. See, I couldn't do it because I was doing the emote.
Too bad the birds can't do it. Sock says, it's a good thing there are no moving vehicles. With the phone walker zombies in the city, the death rate would be catastrophic. You are not wrong. In fact, to be honest, I'm surprised there aren't more walking into light poles around here.
Yeah, in fact, and they did actually explain that in the fiction by basically saying all of these water spills are why their city is closed to traffic, and so that's why there are no cars.
Because of slight dampness.
Makes
There we go.
total sense.
Oh, well, you made it. They didn't pet you, but they
It
did a
do,
happy
it
little-
did do the little thing, so I think that may have counted as one.
did it.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, see, they got to pet you. Okay.
What? All right, you just
Waving you off. Wow, little old lady's not a cat person. What about the vendor over here? They're in the shop here. Yeah, try to get the clerk to pet you. Because they're a person that's gonna be in this area. Can you jump on the produce there? Maybe you can't do it on the ground. Maybe you have to be on like a counter or something. Oh, she's allergic. Oh, that's funny. I didn't see that before. She
No,
actually
I
sneezed.
don't remember seeing that happen at all before.
That's cool. See, that makes me want to jump on her head and rub all over it.
Game's really an immersive cat sim.
It is. Much better than Stray.
Is that an honest opinion, or are we just being silly?
No, this was a statement Narc made before, and I was
That's
curious
both.
why he made it.
There was this because there was this. You remember there was this old Saturday Night Live routine. It was the amazing whatever, this magician, and he was just hypnotizing people to say, I've seen
it's much
this
better
show.
than Cats.
It's
I'll
much better
play it
than
again and
Cats.
again."
I will watch it. I will go see it again and again.
Yes.
And so I was just making the joke that this was much better than Stray.
Okay.
We're going to play it again.
I've never seen that
again.
skit, but yeah.
It's much
It's
better
pretty
than
old. It's
Stray.
from the 80s.
I will play this again and again.
80s or 90s, late 80s, early 90s, maybe. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. It was the amazing somebody. I forget.
Here,
I forget who.
Let me check the internet.
Yeah, all you want. You're not having a sip of this coffee.
You don't think I am, huh? Yeah, I am.
Dang it.
Oh, and I can recycle. I can recycle it. You can't even have it back now, man. I turned it in. You should have pet me.
It's a small price to pay.
See, some people just don't like you.
Attack! Attack! Yes.
Oh, that is so. Hey, free
Oh,
phone.
there we go. There we go. There we go.
Oh, I can just see the playbill for it. It says the amazing Alexander something. Yeah, there's like clips of it, but they don't show the beginning.
Something is stopping this from counting. It won't. The animation won't
Really?
stop. It's not giving me credit.
Oh yeah, the amazing Alexander is what it's called. That's
Okay.
what it is.
Oop. Local celebrity. Okay, I have not seen that happen. Somebody photographed me, and there's an achievement for having 20 people photograph you.
Oh wow, that's funny.
I'm not doing that. At least not on stream.
You are one
Okay.
very photogenic cat.
That must be a result of wearing unusual hats, I guess. Okay, so 9 out of 10. We just need one more person to pet the cat. It'd be like that.
No, no, no.
You're gonna get
don't
the
do it,
attack.
please. Oh gosh.
Yes.
Yes, lady.
Hey, look, if they're gonna scold me right off the bat, then I know they're not gonna pet me, so they're just gonna get attacked. That's just the way we're doing it. We're a cat terrorist.
I approve.
Don't you mean approve?
Where's the recycling bin for this can?
Yeah, people
There we go.
in
Over here.
in the YouTube listing on it saying, "I love this video. It's much better than Cats. I'm going to watch it again and again." Yeah, amazing Alexander. I'm trying to figure out what year it was.
Now look, lady, you don't. Oh, well, I got photographed again. This woman doesn't have a bagel or a phone or anything.
Wow, somebody was complaining that the video wasn't
yep.
captioned.
Come on, come on. Yes, got it, got it.
Nice.
We got it.
Woohoo! Well, I must be having fun. The numbers are going up. Oh man, you're assaulting so many people.
Look, I have to recycle this stuff. I'm saving.
He
here.
was drinking that. How can you recycle something he hadn't finished drinking?
Look, man, you can't wait for these things. The planet needs it.
No, it does not.
All right.
Recycling's
Okay.
a scam, and everybody knows it.
So that was Little Kitty Big City. The cat is awesome. This was a lot of fun.
It's much better than Stray. I will play it again and again. Sai says, yeah, the bird perp through you without the poop hitting you. Yes, there apparently is a poop mesh mechanic issue. Hopefully it'll be fixed in an update. He says, you become a celebrity by saving the city from a potted plant invasion. Yeah, we want to get the special edition that has the musical as well as the plant invasion. I think that would be great. We'll have special guest stars.
Grrr.
I'm just gonna sit here and block traffic.
Yeah, you are ticking everybody off. I'm amazed how easy it is to actually trip up people as a kid. That's
All you have to do is stand there. You just have to. You don't have to do anything.
they don't stumble or trip. They literally just fall flat on their faces. And to be honest, I'm surprised they're not more angry, need more medical attention, and no one's called an ambulance yet. Not to mention ruining their clothes. Okay.
And Unordered Sai says a bird pooped through you without the poop hitting you. So
Yeah.
I'm a bird poop proof cat, which is
there was a mesh. Oh, he wants you to scratch the dog's butt. Can you attack the dog? I'd be curious.
Leave the poor dog alone.
I think they are friends.
I think Unordered Sai is he's listening to
Oh,
his
now
his
now
invasive
people want
thoughts.
pets. Now people want to pet me. I was just not doing anything.
Wow. When you're not trying, it works.
That guy literally gestured at me with his bagel.
Yep. Sai is definitely listening to his dark impulses. He wants you to claw the dog.
No, you can't claw the dog.
He
I can trip all the
gestured.
people I want, but I can't do anything to the dog. Which is
No, can't Can't bite his tail. Nope. He's too busy. Okay, well, do we have slides for upcoming events of future Rampancy.net
next week,
properties?
Pathways into Darkness. This is the Bungie game that came out before the first one we played, because the first one we played was Marathon.
Yes.
And I remember at the time this one came out, I think it was the first one they were advertising as accelerated for Power Macintosh. But I had a Duo. I had a Duo 230 with a 68030 processor and a passive matrix grayscale screen. So wasn't really much for games. And so when I had a machine that had that was a Power Mac, I just got Marathon because that was the game that was current then. I didn't go back
needlessly converted into
3D.
So I've never. I mean, I've played bits of Pathways. You know, I own it. I've loaded it up a few times, and
I've played through it.
Yep.
Looked at it.
We should make Leah do the whole
never
thing.
done a full playthrough. Never made significant progress, and never finished it.
That's it.
I got a Power PC for my 18th birthday, and
That's what you jumped in on?
I went to town on Pathways and Marathon and all of that.
So, well, you just elected yourself. I say we make Leah go through the entire thing because she's familiar with it and probably could breeze through it in 20 minutes.
Don't know about that, but we'll see.
It would make it a really short stream, though. I think that would be great.
It was a Power computing clone.
Oh God,
wow.
I remember
Those are
those.
great,
I had one of those at the photo place I worked at back in the day. They had a Power PC computing one.
And I had to put a G3 upgrade card in it to move with my university network.
Yeah, I think this one was a 225, which I love how they were advertising, because there was like one generation back in the day where clockwise they were actually just slightly above what Intel's offerings were for that gen. And they were screaming at the top of their lungs, "Look, we're 5 megahertz faster than Intel, woohoo!" It was hysterical. It really, really was. But that was literally the only time that ever happened.
Back then.
Yeah, so the idea there is that I will start playing, and I'm gonna use a cheat that allows you to save anywhere.
Yay.
We're gonna try not to extensively save scum. But
You say that.
the
but-
idea will be to save selectively enough so that we're not repeating too much. But the idea is that when one player dies, they will turn over the most recent save to the next player who will attempt to continue. And I think we're going to have myself, Leah, and Jail attempting to work together to finish the game.
Yeah,
That
I
would
think
be
that's going to be technically hard, and we're going to have problems, but we're going to try it.
It's
I just
gonna
don't know
be
for how
fun.
long.
I'll have to copy
What
the
is it?
resource
Stay-
fork every
jump
time
for the
it comes
IP,
to
Yeah,
it.
for the
It'll
IP.
be fine.
Oh, really?
And-
Leah, you can't just load a save file?
Probably not,
I have to append the Macintosh, because
because you're on an emulator. You're not an actual Mac. You're on an
on
emulator.
modern systems you have the dot extension, and on
okay.
classic Mac you have the type and creator code in the resource fork.
right.
See, that's why I
But that's fine.
I had a
have
feeling it would be
utilities to
hard,
do
but
that.
you're making hoops have to be jumped through.
No,
just
it's
saying.
fine.
Yeah, but NAR
It's
could
just
die
the
a
thing I
lot.
gotta do.
Right. Well, I think the idea will be is that I will send the save
fine.
file out as soon as we make the save without waiting for me to die. So that hopefully then by the time I die,
You
the
can just
save
grab it.
file is already there and the next person can go. Well, we'll see. I mean, if it ends up if it ends up only one person can end up playing it because this is not feasible
you
to
might
do.
make another save sometime.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
find
When
out.
you get the cedar box is the important.
Yes. I do
Okay,
know
so
enough to know that. Yeah.
do we have slides?
Yes, I had the slide up. So that is going to be
Drum roll.
starting next Saturday at 2 p.m. Pathways
Woohoo!
and Characters.
Right on your calendar. Make sure you tell your
On the nerd
friends.
side, there will be explosions and
Oh, tons of explosions. Yes. So I was hoping for some more explosions. There would be plenty in this one. Have we
maybe not so much in the beginning.
have we
but, it'll
figured out? I mean, because I know that there are some zoom features on monitors and desktops in Windows and Mac. Do they have those on the Linux machine that you're running? Because I'm wondering, is there a
Sorry, what?
magnifier you could put up on the text and put that box someplace that's more easily legible? Because I know that you had a concern
Right.
before about the text and the dialogue in the game.
We could try it with OBS because I was able to stream legible text to YouTube.
Okay.
So if I can stream legible text to YouTube, I should be able to stream it to you.
Cool. Okie dokie. I'm just thinking wise, if you had a magnifier, you could just put it.
Yeah,
on
we
the
can
text
also
and make
up
it
your
bigger.
bit rate through vMix Call because I believe right now.
Yeah, what are we pushing?
That could work.
Yeah,
I think I needed like.
You were sending me only 300 kilobits up on the test we did earlier,
Oh God.
so we can increase
that would not work at all. No, you got.
Well, actually, I mean, it was okay, but we can increase that.
It was amazingly working well. I was shocked and amazed.
But for at least with OBS in my experiments, I needed a megabit for legibility.
Okay. So we'll have to run some experiments and try. Anything else coming up that we need to talk about? I don't know what you had scheduled because I sent you a link on the New Worlds update for No Man's.
Yes, and I did. I actually jumped in and I started playing on a new save, and I know they're also going to have a new expedition.
See, I haven't tried it yet because I figured we would save first reactions, but if you've already played it a bit.
Wrong application.
I like the idea that the new expedition is going to be an homage to Starship Troopers.
I know, right? With the bugs? Oh, man, that was funny. I love that they were doing that bit. But I just didn't know if we wanted to jump in early because the last one we did last day. So
we'll see when it comes up. It's not open yet, so you can't even get in yet.
Nope. But I figured if we were to jump in and do the first, because we haven't done this, we haven't done the first 2, 3, or 4 bits, and then just try to finish up and do the last ones on the stream rather than the first, because the first is always the same. It's like, hey, now you got resources and you got to mine this and you got to go here and do that. I would much rather have the completion rather than the begin, because we've done beginnings with all of them, and a few we have come close to not finishing. So
we can do a nice little quick recap.
Yeah, I just figured maybe off cam we could all just get together and play it for funsies, and then just jump in for stream to finish it. That would be cool.
Yeah, we can do that.
But yeah, look at that. I'm amazed this is coming from her for Hawaii through Potato
Here,
Internet.
Let's tell you what. Let me up
look at this.
Let me up the bit rate.
I know this is what, 300 kilobits?
This is 300 up. So now if I allow 1200,
look at that. We're gonna get all high def and stuff.
Yeah, do you see anything?
Oh, we see everything.
Oh yeah, we see nice frame rates. I see a blue rune. I see a dead soldier.
And
the corpse that's disrespectful.
And I would say the text is only hard to read mostly because I'm not viewing that full screen. I'm viewing that in a window that's a quarter of the size of my 2K screen.
Yeah, see, now to give you an idea, we can read Pathways into Darkness, we can read that text, but everything underneath it, until we zoom in. Yeah, see, zooming works great. So that's why I was thinking,
that'll be good for conversation.
If you had a magnifier, set up in a window or set up on a thing that you could just call up, that would work.
We're getting an image that has text that's legible as long as we blow it up large enough.
Right. So as long as you zoom in, we can read it. It's just if you had a quick button to jump to it, that would be great.
But it doesn't look like you can read it with the stuff on the side.
The side's way too small. It's just the font.
What bit rate are you at?
1200.
That's 1200.
Oh man, that sucks.
Oh no, this is more than enough. This works great.
You said a meg.
Yeah, but you can't read the text.
How are you cheating in this game? I thought you needed to have an extra program for
I'll
that.
let you have 2000. But again, I see the main objective there being the size of the screen, not the bit rate of it at the moment.
Correct.
That text is not legible because it's too small, not because it's too pixelated.
It's the point size of the font. It's minuscule.
Yep.
I was able to do it with.
Yeah. None of us are looking at this full screen though. That's all I'm saying. That's the reason why.
Oh. See, I'm looking at YouTube at
if I go to my Twitch feed and I full screen that, I can read it. It's legible. Blue crystal, orange crystal, violet crystal, green crystal, black crystal.
The vMix call coming back to me that I can't. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't need to see my own vMix feed.
No, not for no. You'll only need to see it when we're playing.
Right. It's just that
when I'm
us
playing
through the
or
vMix
when
call won't be able
Jail's
to read
playing.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's a program called Pathways into Cheating that is helpful for
Oh, I was going to say,
things
so
out.
that's how you got all that stuff, huh?
Nice.
Yeah.
Unordered Size says, yeah, this place needs a janitor. There's bodies and bones everywhere.
The game itself does have cheat codes in it. So, for instance, if you hold down Control and type, I think anywhere, it allows you to save even when there's not a rune. You can also change the handedness of your character from left to right. You can increase the player speed by typing turbo.
Now, we're not going to get motion sick, are we? Because
I don't think so.
No, typing anywhere asked me to close it. I think when I got to W, it
Did you hold down Control?
Oh wait, you know what? I think that was the wrong.
Yeah, you have to hold Control down.
Control's over here, right? With the emulator.
Yeah, all the keyboard functions you'd have to test to make sure they correspond. That whole Control, Alt, Opt, and Command keys, they all get jumbled.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that worked.
Sweet. Well, I'm sure we'll test it on our free time and we'll get it all squared away for game day.
Yep.
All right, anybody else want to say anything before we bail?
I'm all set.
These are good in big set days.
If you want to meet Jail, he's going to be at the following convention on the following dates, if anybody wants to mention.
Galaxy Con in Raleigh?
Yeah, so keep an eye out for him if anyone's in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. All right, well, thanks everyone for watching. We certainly hope you enjoyed the Rampancy.net playthrough of Little Kitty Big City. Please feel free to check out this on our YouTube channel at Rampancy.net. And for all of our exciting adventures, schedule listings and updates, please feel free to check out our website listings at Rampancy.net/schedule. So until next time, I am Blackstar, he is Nargajan, he is Jail, she is Leah Crow. We are Rampancy, and we certainly hope to catch all of you next time. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.